Good morning, Warren County Fiscal Court. Thursday, April 16th, 2026, now called to order. And we're going to start our meeting today with our invocation from Mark Cox. He's one of our chaplains with the Sheriff's Department, and that'll be followed by the Pledge of the Flag by Magistrate Eric Aldridge.
Good morning. I'm just going to share a quick verse, Amos 5:24. But let justice rain down like water, and righteousness like a mighty stream. Please join me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we just come to you this morning. First and foremost, we give you glory and praise for allowing us to gather here today, Lord. Lord, I ask you to be with everyone in our Justice Department, Lord, that you put a hedge of protection around them, protect them. But you also pierced our hearts, knowing the calling that's put on their life to bring justice to this county and to this state. Lord, I ask you to be with them as they judge righteously and make the decisions they make for this county, Lord. Lord, we thank you and praise you for all that you do and that you will continue to do in this county. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Here.
Esquire Cummings.
Here.
Esquire Williams.
Here.
Esquire McWhorter.
Here.
Esquire Lawrence.
Here.
Esquire Aldridge.
Present.
First item is approved minutes of the fiscal court meeting on March 26, 2026. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Williams. Any corrections? Not, please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 5 is approve the personnel changes for Warren County. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Cummings. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 6, approve the work schedule for the Warren County Road Department. Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Squire Williams. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're going to take a short break. We've got a couple presentations today. We're happy to have Emily and Morgan here today with our Conservation District. And you guys are up first. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning. I hope my coffee kicked in.
Well, we'll let you know when you're done, Emily.
Okay.
We're gonna vote on that too.
Wake
so.
me up. We appreciate being included in this and get a chance to talk about some of the things that we've done over the past year. We've got some slides, and you've got a handout that kind of recaps what's on your slide. We also have for you something new we're real excited about is a children's magazine that we hope to get in all of the elementary schools. We're still working on how we're going to pay for that, but maybe a subscription, maybe sponsorships. But Morgan has put together an activity book that we're hoping to get out quarterly. We have plans for a conservation passport, which kids will take around to various sites within the county and try to collect stamps on their passport, and there'll be some prizes and things for them at the end. We have 6 Envirothon teams at 3 different high schools. Gatton Academy won the state this year, or last year, and they traveled to nationals where they came in 11th out of the whole country. So we're real proud of the educational piece. We're still doing cost share programs and administering state and federal programs. So that's kind of what we've been doing. If you have any questions, if you get a chance, come out to the office, get a free soil test voucher, and see if your shrubs need a little nitrogen. So,
Great job on the book.
oh, thanks. Well, see if you can answer the questions. They may be tough. Any
Great.
questions? Or?
No, you guys do a great job always. We appreciate the information and things. And I think sometimes truly your department's the best kept secret in Warren County. I wish more people would take advantage of it because I don't believe they understand the whole breadth of services that you offer, and you do such a great job with it. Great staff, and really we're always proud to partner with you on everything that
Thank
you're
you.
doing.
We're very proud of our staff. They make it all happen.
And
But,
thank you for your service too.
Thanks.
I know
We
it's,
appreciate
I don't know
it.
what you're doing with all the money that you're making off of it.
Well, not a whole
Not a
lot.
lot, yeah.
Not a lot at all.
Not
So
a
that's what
lot,
we-
but
that's- so we
it's
appreciate- we appreciate it
greatly
greatly.
satisfying thing to see the
Yeah.
results. So
You're true,
thank you much.
truly make a difference in the community. Thank you, Emily, for
Thank
everything.
you.
Thank you, Maureen. Always good to see you too.
Judge, one of the best things they do that people don't realize is picking up dead animals and disposing of them and so forth. That's a big project that's well needed and well done. Thank you.
Yeah.
In your, we won't talk about them before breakfast, but we did keep over 500 animals out of waterways this past year. And we have to thank Stormwater also because they are partnering with us on several of these projects. So the more partnerships we get in the community, the better we're able to expand our reach.
Great. Thank you
Thanks.
so much. All right. All right. Next up, Chief Rector, we're going to have a presentation about a proposed ordinance that'll be before this court in a couple weeks, and we want to have both Tim and Bill come forward to talk about some changes that that potentially would happen in Warren County. Gentlemen?
Good morning. In the event that you don't know, I suspect you all do, this is Battalion Chief Tim McKinnon. He's a relatively new employee, and he is bringing a new level of expertise on this and many other topics. So I asked him to come up this morning. Next slide, please. The Knox-Box program is rather simple. So throughout the country, and you'll see in a later slide, there's numerous agencies, thousands of agencies and counties and jurisdictions throughout the country that utilize a Knox-Box program. And essentially, as you see in this picture here, this is a secure, UL-tested, third-party tested lockbox that the keys, which Tim will be able to speak to a little bit more, are proprietary, and they're very controlled and issued with serial numbers and specific mechanisms to ensure that they are kept accounted for. And the recommendation through the chiefs of the county, along with Tim and I, with the assistance of the county legal, is that we work towards getting this not retroactively applied, but as new commercial buildings and high occupancy structures are developed, that this become a standard. Next slide, please. So this is just standard information from Knox, which is the proprietary company. We have nothing to do with them. They're sort of leading the charge internationally with this. And if you wouldn't mind just speaking about the upgraded security features that we're looking at potentially doing.
Yeah, so Knox makes one product, they call it the E-key. We're doing some research on that's gonna be the best for us. Basically, if a key is lost, they can remotely log in and shut that key off. All these keys will be, our key to get into these boxes on the building will be secured in an apparatus in a safe. Each individual will have their own personal ID number, so if that key is removed from that safe, we will know who's taking that key out.
So the premise behind these boxes is the fire department, the sheriff's department, and other sworn agencies could have access or would have access. So we would have access to this box, and then within that box there would be keys to the structure that we are then responding to. So some might ask, why is that necessary? Next slide, please. The International Fire Code has helped guide this throughout North America and a bit in Europe. But you'll see that there's well over 15,000 fire department jurisdictions, whether it be cities or counties throughout the country, that utilize this. And this is all tested. This is not something new. This has been around for years and years, long before I started in the fire department. And quite frankly, this information came from Knox-Box's website. We are an ideal candidate based on our population and the growth that is occurring for this type of ordinance recommendation. Next slide, please. So without reading this, essentially what this is saying is that the International Fire Code, which works in concert with NFPA, drives a lot of guidelines that we try to adhere to. This particularly would coincide with direction from Josh Moore's office, Ben Peterson's office, and others to ensure that this is, one, applied appropriately across all fronts, and that it would, again, not be retroactive. However, we have had experiences and conversations where businesses, one response from the fire department breaking a door down generally outweighs the $400 cost of implementing a Knox box system. So whereas a glass front door might be $2,000, a Knox box is only $400. This is just some legal specific information from the International Fire Code. Next slide, please. So this is the nuts and bolts. That's extremely hard to read. I apologize, but essentially the premise behind this is the fire department would respond to a fire alarm. Rather than one, potentially not getting a calling party or a key holder to respond at 2 o'clock in the middle of the night, we have to check the building. And in order to check the building, there's a bunch of different ways, but it often requires us to potentially do damage to the building. This would take away that requirement. This would give us access to the building, to the sprinkler room, the fire alarm room, et cetera. And coincidentally, all of the Warren County Public Schools currently already have Knox boxes. And in conversation with the chiefs, we probably have 50 countywide so far. So many businesses have been doing this on their own, and it seems to work well. And they are definitely in favor of it when we don't have to break things. Next slide, please. There is no next slide. There we go. Just in conclusion, we would not be requesting that this be retroactive to offset or to apply to any structure. This would be new builds. We would surely work with our business community to try to encourage them to do that. And I think after one either insurance claim or bill of a damaged door, they would likely be interested in doing that. We've had conversations with the school board. They are 100% committed to continuing to do this, and we think that this is a prime opportunity for us to work through this. We had a meeting on Monday night with all the chiefs, and not one chief is opposed to this. And Tim has experience from his previous position to where these are very effective. So any questions?
Any question, Bill? I know a couple things to keep in mind. I think it's a great program, obviously, especially with the growth we're having. But it is a system where the ordering would go through our department.
Yes.
And that is how they keep control of everything that's going on, so that they also log that. They understand exactly which building has that from that standpoint. So that's one very important thing. So it's a very detailed system. I wish I had a relative that married into the Knox family because they own the market. But I will say as well, there was an incident we had the other day on Nashville Road. It was during the day. A large office building had an electrical pre-fire overheating with smoke. It did not catch on fire, but it was at 2 in the afternoon. So the people are there, and we were able to have 16 firefighters enter the building and assess that. If that would have happened at 2 in the morning, we would have entered the building and assessed it and taken care of everything, except they would have broken all the doors down to get in there. And that is one of the big advantages of that. As these gentlemen will attest to, many times the calls we have are either in the infancy of a fire or a smoke or issues with that fire alarm going off, and before the thing happens, they can assess the situation, take care of that. But without a Knox system, they are breaking down things. One thing we should all know is our fire department can break an anvil. They can get in anything, and so I'm proud of that. But if it's your facility, it makes a big difference there.
Yes, sir.
And I think you also should realize, just from the fire standpoint, what Chief Rector mentioned about the sprinkler systems. They're very, very effective at putting out fire, and sprinkler systems turn off when they're turned off by the fire department or when Barren River runs out of water. Those are the two options. And so it does not know when the fire is out. It continually flows water, and so that's another thing of saving property and minimizing damage. And so this ordinance, Ms. Chandler's taken a look through it. This will be presented to this court next week, and then will be presented to the court in a couple weeks for your consideration. So
I would just like to add briefly that Chief Bob Skipper of the Woodburn Fire Department was instrumental in helping draft this document. I think this has been something that he has advocated for quite some time, so we're excited to see this move forward. Thank you.
Got one quick
Yep,
question.
yes, absolutely.
How does it work when you've got like a strip center where you've got multiple businesses
Yeah,
that are all in one,
great question.
one roof?
If we could get the businesses to agree, we could have all their keys in this one box, and we would just label that individual key for that business itself.
Yeah. I think as well, one thing that, as they mentioned, this is going to be future, not retroactive. However, anyone with a commercial building in Warren County will be eligible for this to invest in it themselves. This is no cost to the citizen. This is a cost to the property owner. But they will also, we would highly encourage, we'll do a pretty significant rollout if this goes through, education, so that other facilities, we would welcome anyone with a commercial building in Warren County to purchase one of these as well. And then we'll go through the fire department, all of that's done. One thing I do appreciate that they have made a change is that E-key that can be changed if there's an issue with it, but also they're very sensitive again to private property, and that's why there's a data record of when that key is removed from the car, from the truck, and when it's used, and so we know who's doing that, and it also is that double checking everything that's going on. So,
Sir.
all right,
Thank you.
thank you very much. All right, our next item on the agenda is number 7, approve order 2613 declaring surplus equipment for Parks and Rec. Motion by Squire McWhorter, second by Squire Aldridge. Discussion or questions? Please call roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 8 is approve emergency determination in the amount of $3,470.86 to Stuart Ritchie Service Group for emergency plumbing repair at the jail. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 9 is approve order 2614, reappointing Harvey Johnson to the Warren County Water District Board of Commissioners. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions?
Just my paperwork shows Vince Byrne. Is just a correct typo on what we have here?
It's definitely Harvey
Okay.
Johnson. Sorry about that.
Is this one?
Is it correct on there? I'm sure it is.
I'll double check.
We double check, but this is a reappointment of Harvey Johnson to the Warren County Waters. Yes, thank you for the question. Any other discussion? Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 10 is approve the quarterly financial reports from Gott, Smiths Grove, and Hadley Fire Departments. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 11 is approve the change order in the amount of $28,005.20 to Sunbelt Construction for Sugar Maple Square renovation. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Lasley. As you saw in your packet there, we've got some modifications in the back. Sprinkler room to secure that facility. So we're looking forward to that. And by the way, early May, we're having a ribbon cutting and grand opening of that Sheriff's Department. And we'll get all those details either tomorrow or next week, but we're looking forward to that as well. Any other discussion? Not, please call roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 12 is approve the 211 report for March 2026. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 13 is accept the bid from Elevatus Architecture in the amount of $48,900 for a jail needs assessment. This RFQ was publicly advertised with 6 bids received. This was the lowest and best. Jailer?
Judge, just want to say something about the committee real quick. You appointed a committee of myself,
Public Works Director Josh Moore, Deputy Judge Downing, and then also Esquire Aldridge and Esquire Williams. We looked at all of the responsive bids. There were 6 in the process. They had prices that were all over the board, and some of them had no prices listed. This was the best response, and also it happens to be the most affordable response, which almost never happens. So we're excited at the opportunity just to have these experts come in. They'll spend about a 6-month process with us. They'll look at everything from the plumbing infrastructure to the electrical infrastructure to staffing, all the way through top to bottom, and then come back to this group, this committee, and this court with some ideas of what we can do and what we can afford to do. Obviously, at the end of it, we want to make sure we make the best decision in keeping in mind that we want to stretch every tax dollar, no matter what we do, to the very end. So excited for this process to get off the ground. And if they start soon, hopefully in a 6-month period, they'll have something to bring back to this body. So I want to say thank you.
Thank you.
I'm happy to see 6 bids come in. That's encouraging. I mean, that makes it very competitive.
And there were several good ones. We interviewed the top 3. We met, all of us met with them virtually and sat through a presentation for the top 3. And this was by far, unanimously, this was by far the best response.
The hard work starts now, but this committee has been meeting for over a year. This is a very deliberate. One thing I appreciate about this court is they're very deliberate when they're spending money to find out. And so a very extensive process, kept up with that. And then, so we're excited about this Elevatus to see what they're going to come up with when we take a look at this. So thank you for that hard work.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. We have a motion by Squire Williams, second by Squire Aldridge. Any other discussion? Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am. Item 14 is approved determination in the amount of $25,000 to Charles Taylor TPA for Warren County CAECO liability deductible for claim number GC 202012040079. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am. Item 15 is approved determination amount of $5,096.90 to Fuji Mats for floor mats in the Warren County Sheriff's Office at Sugar Maple Square. 3 quotes were received. This is the lowest and best. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Cummings. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire
Yes,
Lawrence.
ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am. Item 16 is approved exoneration for Platinum Development LLC in the amount of $1,716.09 for the Warren County Sheriff's Department. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Williams. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire
Yes,
Lawrence. Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am. Item 17 is approved the U.S. Bureau of Prisons inspection report dated April 3rd, 2026. There were no deficiencies found during the inspection. Jalen?
Just want to brag on the staff, Judge, for just a minute.
Yep.
We're inspected twice a year by the Department of Corrections, twice a year by the United States Marshal Service, and then twice a year by the Bureau of Prisons. This particular inspection, they look at everything from food service to every dorm that we house a Bureau of Prisons inmates in, and then also all of the records where we do home checks, work checks, drug testing. We have to check their vehicles before they can go to work. All of those things are checked in this inspection, and the staff did a great job as usual. There were no deficiencies in this particular inspection. So I wanted to say thanks to all the staff on that.
Great job.
Thank you, Jailer. Great report. We're proud of that for sure.
Judge, if I may ask one question for clarification. Jailer, it is my understanding that these inspections are unannounced, correct?
One is usually announced, one is not, especially with the state inspection. We've got an announced inspection coming up next month with it, and then the one in the fall is unannounced.
Thank you.
Motion.
Thank you for your leadership.
Motion by Squire Cummings, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to remove item 18 from the agenda. We're not ready for that yet. Item 19 is approved contract amendment with the United States Bureau of Prisons with a per diem increase effective March 1st, 2026. Jailer?
Over a couple of week period, we were able to negotiate with Washington, with the United States Bureau of Prisons. Every 3 years, we look at rate increases. And for the specific to the Bureau of Prisons program, that's the work release program and the ones that are on home confinement that are finishing their sentence before they go to federal probation and parole supervision. We were able to get the rate from 59 to 70, and then the ones on home confinement that are with an ankle monitor that we have to go to their residence and their workplaces, they're spread out all over Kentucky. We were able to go from 42 to 51 per day, so that should assist in some of the shortfall of state funding. And I'll remind the court, Department of Corrections inmates are still at 35, 31 a day, since House Bill 557 didn't move, so just wanted to bring that up.
And just for clarification for the court and everybody listening, the actual cost for housing an inmate is?
In our current budget, it's about $55 a day. And the state average is more in the mid-60s per day.
Yeah, so last night at midnight, of course, was the end of the legislative session. House Bill 557 was all about corrections. CAECO was 100% behind that, and some of the legislative changes that we were hoping for, and none of those happened. And so while we have success in many areas, we still are, I'm going to watch my words here, but we're still on the short end of the stick from the state of Kentucky about our obligation to state inmates and what they're paying us in return. And so disappointing, but we're going to continue to work that. That is one thing that this court will continue to do, is legislatively fight Frankfurt to find out how we can get some measure of relief from them. And so we'll live to fight another day. But unfortunately, with all the things they tackled, that was not one of them they were able to see through. So
Thank you, Judge.
thank you, Jailer. All right. Do we have a motion? Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhirter. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire
Yes,
Lawrence.
ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Jailer, and I do want to say thank you for the hard work from the federal, and we will take any relief we can get, so that's good news. Item 20 is approve emergency determination, the amount of $11,215.71 to Motorola Solutions for a new repeater for the emergency sirens.
Motion.
Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Lawrence. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 21 is approve order 2625 declaring surplus a 1989 GMC Top Kick fire apparatus from the Alvaton Fire Department. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Cummings. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 22 is approved determination, the amount of $75,000 to the Warren County Water District for a water line replacement on Interstate Drive. This project was split 50-50 with the city. I'll discuss this briefly. This is a great project for economic development for the community. This is increasing significantly the water supply across from the Corvette plant on the Corvette Museum side of the road, and so this is to help Exit 28 and their development, and so something significant that will then spur some more development, commercial development at Exit 28. All right, motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Any questions or discussion on that? Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 23 is grant authority to advertise for artificial ball field turf for the Parks Department.
Motion.
Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Excited about that development with our Parks Department. Converting many of our fields to turf fields will help with our tournament play, and that is, again, part of the $20 million bond issue that this court approved at the last meeting. questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 24 is grant authority to advertise for playground turf and equipment for the Parks Department. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 25 is approved determination to Reynolds Sealing and Striping in the amount of $5,950 for the purchase and installation of wheel stops at 1029 State Street. This is a single source. They're the only local vendor to furnish and install. And this is for our temporary, for who knows how long, our temporary conversion of our parking lot behind this building that'll be open to public parking at State Street. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Williams. Discussion or questions? Please call roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 26, approve the interfund transfer for Warren County. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 27 is approve the March 2026 canteen account financial report. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Williams. Discussion or questions? Please call roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Treasurer, please report the claims.
General Fund, $1,596,351. Road Fund, $163,840. Jail Fund, $505,427. Stormwater Fund, $116,257. LGEA Fund, $14,437. Federal Forfeiture Fund, $2,754. Grant Fund, $41,800. Be happy to answer any questions.
Motion to declare bills.
Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire motion by Squire Cummings. He's so Pete, right there in front of me. All right, I almost got through the entire meeting without making a mistake there, all right. Please call the roll.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Sheriff Hightower?
Thank you, Judge.
And again, we'll look forward to, are we official? Okay, we are official. All right, May 4th, I hope everyone will write that down. May 4th? At 11 a.m. Thankfully, Brian showed up today for court. May 4th, 11 a.m., we're going to have a ribbon cutting for our new Sheriff's Department offices and training center out at Sugar Maple. I would hope everyone will come here. It will be a big celebration. It is a great accomplishment for this court and a great accomplishment for the Sheriff's Department. So that'll be May 4th at 11 a.m. Thank you. Ms. Yates? Good morning. Thank you for being here today. Our clerk going to tell us all about what's getting ready to happen.
Right, we have an election coming up on May the 19th. Wanted to give a couple of dates so everyone can kind of get that on their calendar. The books will close on the 20th of this month. They close 30 days before the election for anyone that wants to make changes as your address or things like that. Now, if you were to change your party, you would not, so it is too late for that. December 31st is the day for that. And if you change your party after that date, you cannot vote in the primary. So we want to make sure that everybody understands. If you have any changes to make, don't make changes to your party. If you want to vote, you can make changes if you've got an address or something of that nature.
And that's Monday?
Yes.
Monday
Yes.
at 4 p.m.?
4, yes.
This Monday.
This
This
coming
Monday,
Monday,
yeah.
the books will be
Monday at 4
closed.
p.m., thank you.
They will open 7 days, they will open back up 7 days after the election. Something that Squire Aldridge asked yesterday, which was a very good thing, if he brought a new voter into Warren County, and he was talking about if you turn 18 before the November primary and you want to register to vote now, you can, and you can vote in the primary. So that is something that a lot of people think, you know, I can't register to vote till after I'm 18. As long as you are 18 before the November primary, you can register to vote and would be allowed to vote
Well,
in the
Squire
November.
Aldridge has a child turning 18 every year for the next 9.
That could be.
It's important, for him.
We do have the portal open right now where you can request a ballot at govote.ky.gov. You can get on there and request a ballot. We will send it out by mail. That portal closes on May the 5th. Then we will open 6 days of voting in our office. Then, and those dates I can't rattle off to you, but then we start early voting on the 16th, 17th, maybe the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before the 19th election.
The 15th, 16th, and 17th.
17th. And that will be the early voting dates. And of course, all of our voting locations have not changed from 2025
That's 8 a.m. to 4
or
p.m.
2024. Yes,
8 a.m.
early voting is 8 to 4.
Correct.
And our election day, of course, is 6 to 6. But we will have all of our 14 locations open on election day and our 5 early voting locations during early voting. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to our office or check our website, and we'll be glad to help you.
Yeah, for the entire, very quickly, for the entire month of May, all of this information will be on all Warren County social media as well. So you'll be able to find out. Please share that. It'll be
It's on our website too, homepage.
on our homepage of the website too,
Okay.
warrencountyky.gov.
Okay?
And
Any
voter
questions?
registration changes can be done at the office or online, correct?
Yes, they can. And it's very simple. The online, the govote.ky.gov is so easy to manipulate and work with. But if you have any problems and you don't have that available, please contact us.
What are some of the reasons a person could vote in your office before the early voting starts?
Okay, if you're like before those 6 days in our office, you must be out of town on election day. A student that might be out of town at a different college or whatever, if you're military, medical disabilities, things like that you can come into our office.
There's a lot of reasons.
There are, and you can actually find those reasons on the govote.ky.gov and on our election, on our Warren County Clerk website. Or, like I said, if you have any questions, you can always call our office.
I'd just like to encourage anybody to get out and do it. If they're going to be out of town, just come
Yeah,
down to your office
vote,
and get it
that's
done.
exactly. You have more ways to vote than you've ever had, so take the opportunity. Okay, thank you all. Everyone have a good weekend.
Thank you, Clerk Yates. We appreciate it. Our Parks Department, Chris Kummer. Thank you very much. Public Works, Josh, everything good? All right.
Can I thank Chris now?
You may not. Please, please.
Chris had a meeting with us yesterday about voting. I cannot tell you what a great job the Parks Department does. We could not have elections in Warren County if it was not for his crew. They do such a great job on helping us set up and do all the heavy lifting and coordinating, and they do an awesome job. So I do want to say thank you to them before it all starts.
Thank you. Great comments. We appreciate the partnership of all of our department heads. They do a great job. It's Team Warren County when it comes to anything that's going on, and I appreciate that greatly. Thank you for those comments, Lynette. All right, well, stormwater update, Nikki.
Coming up on Earth Week, which is our Super Bowl. Earth Day is April 22nd. We're doing a handful of events, partnerships, Western, Sky CTC, they all have Earth Days. But Saturday, the 25th, I think it's the 25th, is our Household Hazardous Waste Day, 8 to 1 at Lauren Avery Drive at the end there. We've had really great wait times the last few times, so don't expect a long line, especially if you show up a little later, if you're not one of those that gets there before I do. They absolutely do, and I show up early. You wait in line longer then than you would if you came later in the day. Also, it is Arbor Day that day as well, so at Kariakis Park, they'll be giving away trees and other goodies and things, so we will be at both locations. So we hope to see you there.
Great, thank you.
Nikki, is there a list somewhere of those hazardous materials that
Yes,
can be
it
dropped
is
off on that
all on
day?
our website. You can find out all the things you can take, all the things you can't take, what we do with them. All the details are on our website. There should be a banner up right now, but you can also search household hazardous waste and it'll pop up.
It's a great program that the county does, and so we're appreciative of that, Nikki, and it really makes a big difference in this community. It's hard to get rid of an old paint can and things that you have and other things like that.
Residential only, no businesses.
Residential only, no businesses, so disregard what I just said if you're a business. No, it is residential, and again, it's a great time, the timing's great. Most people start to clean out and do things like this, and it is hard to get rid of those things. Many of those are not really supposed to go in your house, in your regular waste collection, so please take a look at that list. If you have those things at your home, I'll take it out there on the 25th. Thank you for that. Heather, you're here with us today?
I am. Good morning, everyone.
Heather, come on up to that. Sorry to do this, but you know, it's...
Hello, I'm the office manager at the licensing board. We have a brand new inspector, Cody Payne, and he just started Monday. So far, he's still coming in every day, so we haven't run him off yet. But you'll start seeing him out and about. If you see him, say hi to him. If you have any questions for him, he's getting there. He will be able to answer them by tomorrow. That's the deadline. No,
Yeah,
I'm just joking.
that's
So
great.
Cody Payne,
Great.
and we have great expectations for him.
Yeah, great to have you. Thank you, Heather. Great to
Thank
have
you.
you. Congratulations. Look forward to working with you.
Good to see Heather show up today. You know,
Heather, well, that's the only way there's going to have any kind of announcements. Heather shows up. That's good. So, our emergency management, Ronnie. No, Ronnie's out. I know he was out today. And Tommy is he's got a federal thing he's working with for drug task force. That's fine. Ben, P&Z, all good. Thank you for that. Billing superintendent, Mr. Markram.
Thank you, Judge.
All good. Chief Rector.
Good morning again. Just a couple quick updates. So last night about 9:30, there was a building fire dispatch in Rockfield, and 30 volunteers from the county responded and did a fantastic job. It was a well-advanced fire that precluded our ability to save much of the structure. However, they were able to ensure the safety of both the occupants that were there at the time. Second item is we have, through the efforts of Tim Buchanan and numerous others, we have contracted with numerous training companies, and that's going to start in 2 weeks. So the Techno Rescue Team and Emergency Management have coordinated a swiftwater rescue training in the county. And then we will have a a water supply training opportunity, which will coincide with our ISO evaluation for 2027. And then we've got a whole bunch of different training opportunities lined up, and those are available for volunteer and compensated employees. And then just, I guess, third and I would say most importantly, is we welcome 2 new full-time employees this morning. Trace Hanner, who is a volunteer at the Alvaton Fire Department, and Caden Cashin, who's a volunteer at the Plano Fire Department. Both of them previously served as part-time employees as well, and they were selected amongst a group of candidates that applied. And these 2 candidates are employees now, will serve several days in orientation next week, and then hit the ground running the week after. So we're pretty excited to have them on board.
Great.
Thank you.
Great information. Thank you for that. Squire McWhirter?
Enjoy the weather. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Hopefully get some rain today.
Yep, I do believe we're going to get some rain this weekend. I hope that, thank you for that reminder as well. There is a burn ban in effect in Warren County, and that'll continue until conditions change. I know all of you are aware of the high winds, especially in the evening. It makes for a beautiful time to be outside, but it's extremely dry, and these things can happen. Our fire department, for instance, has been probably 5 or 6 times to put out mulch at exit 26, mulch fires at our gateway there coming into town, people throwing cigarettes out and things like this, and next thing you know, the mulch is on fire. And so we've watered that down, but these are things we have to take this seriously. A severe field fire or something else can get out of control in a hurry, and there's no need for anyone to lose property, to lose anything, life, especially for that. because of carelessness. So that burn ban is in effect until we get significant amount of rain. So, thank you. Squire Aldridge?
Judge, a couple items to put on your calendar. The Hadley Volunteer Fire Department will be having their pancake breakfast this Saturday, the 18th, from 6 to 10 a.m. And then also put down the Browning Volunteer Fire Department will be having their pancake breakfast Saturday, May 9th, from 7 to 10 a.m. And that one will be at the Browning Community Center.
Great.
Thank you, Judge.
Squire Cummings?
I got several, unfortunately, for you to talk about. First of all, my last of 4 State of the District meetings will be held this coming Tuesday out at the Boyce General Store at 6 o'clock. I want to take a time to really thank all the department heads and folks that have showed up in my previous 3, taking out of their own personal time to come out and be able to help and inform citizens about their respective areas of service and so forth. Very lively question and answer session, and I want to thank them personally for coming out and attending and providing that information to the citizens of these, the last of 4 next Tuesday. Hope for Hunger, Realtors Hope for Hunger events coming up next Thursday, 23rd at 4 o'clock, 4:30 out at the First Bank out on Scottsville Road by the post office. It's the 17th annual you started out Hope for Homeless, now it's Hope for Hunger event. So it'll be a proclamation reading and so forth, and encourage all of us to go out to participate and be part of that. Plano Fire Department is having their pancake breakfast on May the 2nd, Saturday at Station 1. It starts at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I think they'll go until they run out of pancakes, approximately 10. I had that in my calendar, is that not right? Okay, never mind, strike that one. I want to kind of piggyback on Ms. Yates' thing about election. I think that as elected officials in Warren County, we have 2 primary functions that we really must do well. One is to provide safety and well-being for our citizens, and the second thing is to hold a fair and honorable and just election. And I'm confident that that'll happen again this year, but I would encourage anybody, no matter who you want to vote for, please get out there and vote. It's the biggest right that we have as citizens, and want to really encourage those to get out and take part of the process and vote for who you want to. My grandson, Kyson DeBerry, birthday is on April the 25th. He'll be 8, and he's a wildfire, so I mean, he's terrific. So, and the last thing you'll probably hear me talk just about one or 2 more times is Operation Anvil, 8th annual Operation Anvil out at Fillmore Park. It's Saturday, May 23rd. The first battle will be at 10, the second battle at 2, with honoring our heroes medal celebration at 11 o'clock that morning. I would encourage anybody to come out and participate. It's definitely the most unique event that happens in Warren County. A lot of living history. The gentlemen, we have right now signed up 168 reenactors coming in from 7 states to participate in this thing. And these guys are serious. You want to know something about a weapon, you want to know something about anything, battles, whatever, these guys they're on top of it. It's a great event, family friendly. If you got young children, I encourage you to wear some kind of ear protection, because with the tanks and things that are coming, it will be loud. But it is a terrific event of living history. But most importantly, what we do while we do this event is to honor the heroes that have served our country. And so if you're a veteran or know a veteran, please encourage them to come out for the first battle at 10 and stay there to be able to participate in the veteran ceremony at 11 o'clock. So I'm excited that this is our 8th year doing it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And again, I hope you all as elected officials come out and participate. Tom, Doug, you all have been out there. Rick, you all have been out there before. And there's nothing quite like seeing a young cadet to put on a medal on top of a veteran. Yeah. And it's a pretty cool experience. And so I hope you all come, and you'll hear about it maybe once or more times, but that's May 23rd.
It's a great event.
Thanks.
Squire Williams?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Squire Lawrence?
Yeah, Judge, I hope we get that rain too. It's something we really do need. It's dry out there, and the farmers need it, and everybody's yard needs it. And I don't want to forget about our esteemed county attorney. She had a birthday on I think it was the 14th. and we can't forget her.
That's right. Don't want to forget that.
Yeah. Show of hands who's ever forgotten Amy. All right, Squire Lasley.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you very much. Mr. Treasurer?
Judge, if I may, I'd like to just give a shout out to my department as we handle the net profit deadline. It was April 15th. We complied with the federal deadline. So we will be buried in paper probably till the end of the month. But I think this is one of the first deadlines that hasn't been extended by some sort of natural disaster.
Yes.
So it's going to be hot and heavy, but my team does a great job. And on top of that, we're working on the budget. So we're ready to go by May. I look forward to having that ready for you guys.
Those
Thank
are
you.
great comments. Obviously, one of the most important things that this court does is work on the budget, and Stephen and I have been working very hard. His team has done a great job. It's his first full-time getting into it, and I'm very proud of what he's done, and I think people will be we'll be able to present in May to this board, to this body, budget for next year, and I think people will be excited about that. Thank you for the hard work for that, too.
Thank you.
Ms. Chandler?
Thank you.
Thank you and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Again, that's right. Clerk Cummings? Thank you. All right, Deputy Judge Downing?
Two very quick things. Since Esquire Lawrence mentioned Miss Chandler's birthday, Tom also had a birthday since we met last, so happy birthday to him. And the second is I wanted to give a quick shout out to my former school, South Warren's softball team. Had a fantastic spring break, won a huge tournament in Alabama, and then beat the #1 team, ranked team in the nation Friday last week, I believe.
Yeah, seen them
pretty handedly. So they're having a great season, and that was the last group of kids I coached, and that are seniors now. And there's a few that were on that team. They're fantastic young ladies. So congratulations to them.
Yeah,
they are undefeated right now. Yes.
They have, I think, they have 5 Division I already signees on that team. So I'm sure we'll hear a lot about all the schools, but I guarantee you South Warren's women's softball team is unbelievable. So it's great. So.
And the scoring differential so far for the first 22 games is 238 scored for them and 16 against them.
Another really, special. So that's great. All right, thank you. A couple things, as is our custom, to give all of our, every candidate running in the primary at the April 30th meeting, we always do about 3 weeks beforehand. We'll give each candidate 2.5, 3 minutes. Don't go crazy on me, but we give all of them at the microphone can introduce themselves. All of our incumbents and all the people running for office at that meeting, at the end of the meeting, will be able to introduce themselves from that standpoint. We do that every time, and then the general election, we'll do the same thing 3 weeks before the general election in November, but I'm giving everyone a heads up so they can start to be prepared for that, Yes, happy birthday again to Tom Lawrence and Miss Chandler. I will say on a personal note, tomorrow is Michelle and my anniversary, and so that's a great day that changed my life forever for the better, and so I appreciate that. I just remember looking at my calendar. Actually, we got married April 17th, and I'm not going to tell you the amount, but right after tax day, and so on our first anniversary, I got a call from my accountant on our anniversary to tell me how much I owed, and Michelle has really hated the April anniversary. I don't know what she was thinking getting married at tax time. It never bothers me anymore, but she still has a struggle with it, even after yesterday's news, and so that's good. So, but we're looking forward to that, so thank you.
I have one small correction. Sure. I was announcing the May 2nd event for Plano is a vendor event out at G.H. Freeman Park. So
it's a vendor event. Will there be pancakes out there?
Could be.
It's important.
Okay, as long as there's something to eat, I'll be out there. That's fine. So that's good. Thank you for that. Is there any other business to come before the court this morning? Our next meeting is Thursday, April 30th at 9 a.m. I'm going to give everyone a heads up for this court as well. The final report on BG 2050 will be presented, and I will tell you it'll be a big event for the community. This court has funded that and been behind that, and I'm excited to have those details of this 25-year planning session presented at that meeting, and that'll be a big thing for us. So that'll be at that next meeting, which is Thursday, April 30th at 9 a.m. If there's nothing else to come before the court today, we have a motion to adjourn. We are adjourned. Thank you all for coming.